It never ends and ultimately saps Israel's strength and vitality. And this is all consistent with President Biden's longstanding view that ultimately a two-state solution is the only way to ensure a strong, secure, Jewish, democratic state of Israel, as well as a future of dignity, security, and prosperity for the Palestinian people. One last thing. No president has stood stronger with Israel than Joe Biden. He was the first president ever to visit Israel during wartime. He is protecting Israel at the United Nations. He mobilized a coalition to directly defend Israel against an unprecedented Iranian attack. He led the bipartisan effort to pass a supplemental that ensures Israel's defense and military edge for years to come. His commitment to Israel is ironclad. Ironclad doesn't mean you never disagree. It means you work through your disagreements, as only true friends can do. That's exactly what we've done for the past 7 months, and that's what we'll keep doing. And with that, I'll be happy to take your questions. Yeah.
Thank you, Jake. Just a week ago, the administration sounded optimistic on the prospect of a ceasefire and hostage deal. Now that Dr. Kurdo is stalled, can you provide an update?
Well, I have been quoting George Mitchell of late, who negotiated peace between the warring parties in Northern Ireland. And Senator Mitchell said quite famously that negotiations are 1,000 days of failure and 1 day of success. And right now, we're in the former days rather than the latter day. And this particular negotiation has had its ups and downs, its ins and outs, its twists and turns. And what I laid out in my opening comments remains the case. There could be a ceasefire tomorrow if Hamas would just go ahead and release women, wounded, and elderly. We do believe Israel has put a good proposal on the table. Hamas has put a counter-proposal on the table. The world is calling for a ceasefire. Those who are doing so should go to Hamas and say, come to the table and work until we get a deal. I can't predict when and if that will happen. I can tell you that we remain committed to pressing the diplomacy to achieve that outcome on behalf of the American hostages and all the hostages, and on behalf of getting to an enduring calm in Gaza. What exactly the next step is, we will have to see. This is a dynamic situation that involves the diplomatic element as well as the military element, including the recent operations that Israel has taken in Rafah. So we will now have to see how things unfold in the coming days.
Interceptions down. At the same time, there's this apparently Russian forces gathering and surging on this new front in the north. Is any of this the result of delays in getting arms to the Ukrainians, or what accounts for this turn?
So part of it is the fact that Russia has continued to push the envelope in terms of just the brutality and intensity of its campaign. It has sought more targets across a wider range of Ukraine, most of them civilian, frankly, trying to destroy the Ukrainian electricity grid with an even greater determination this year than they had last year. Part of it is about the need for us, the United States and our coalition of countries, to surge yet more air defense in so that Ukraine has it. And yes, part of it is about a 6-month delay in being able to get assistance to Ukraine that has put Ukraine in a hole, and we made no bones about that from this podium. So we have started moving air defense to them. We intend to move more, and by we, I don't just mean the US, I mean our whole coalition with the President, Secretary Austin, myself, working day in, day out to coordinate those deliveries. And to put Ukraine in a position where it is better able to defend against what Russia is throwing at them, and what they are throwing at them is quite considerable. Yeah.
Can you quantify how quickly is that are the new packages of military assistance arriving on the battlefield in Ukraine, and if the U.S. is confident that they'll arrive in time for the Ukrainians to be able to fend off against this insurgency in Kharkiv and other regions?
The same day that the law took effect now, 2-3 weeks ago, the president signed out $1 billion package. Some of that equipment is already on the battlefield. On Friday, he signed out another package. Some of that equipment will get onto the battlefield this week. Now, some of it has a long